Hey everybody out there, you're tuned in to 91.8 The Fan. You're in my corner and I have a ton of special guests in the corner. Would you guys like to introduce yourselves in maybe alphabetical order or rock, paper, scissors order so we know exactly who is who?
Sorry,
Hey,
Daryl.
I'm Daryl, lead singer of Valkyrie Kiss.
I'm Jesse. I play guitar.
I'm Reggie. I'm on guitar.
I'm Dean, and I play drums.
Awesome. Okay, so now we know who is who, which is always great for the listeners because sometimes group interviews can be a little bit confusing for them. And me too. Sometimes I forget. But now, for the fans out there, you guys are in a group together, and for them and for me as well, could you tell me how you guys met or how you guys decided to pursue a band?
It started off with my brother Dean and I. We'd been playing in various bands over the last few years, and then about a year and a half ago, we decided to like form a kind of J rock inspired band, and then we met Jesse. How did we meet Jesse? We met him through we found an ad on the wall of Japantown. He
Yeah.
posted. Yeah, and that was pretty cool. And Reiji just kind of appeared magically out of nowhere.
So
Yeah.
I'm assuming he's a genie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's our mascot.
Oh,
Well,
perfect.
me and Reiji used to play together in a different band, and then Reiji just kind of came with us on board. So
Well,
that's
now
how we
Yeah.
you,
kind of met.
you guys are located in California, which has quite a lot of groups who
Hmm.
focus on this sort of genre. So was that a little bit intimidating to be like, okay, we're gonna do this. We just have all of this competition.
Oh well, I mean, a little friendly competition never hurts, but we're pretty cool with most of the other bands in our scene, so it's nice to have that camaraderie, so to speak.
And now, how did you guys initially begin working together? Like, how does the process for a song go? Does somebody come up with like the lyrics and another person is like, well, here's my part of the instrument, or how does that process usually go?
Well,
It's Yeah. Go ahead, Jesse.
so far, Daryl writes most of the music. He composes most of it, um, and then he shows it to us, and we pretty much arrange our own parts from there based on his composition.
There's no like friendly banter of like, man, this sucks. Why'd you do this?
Well, yeah, there's that, but
Okay. I
We
was
kind of
like,
have like a
that's the
base.
best way to have all the friends, trash each other before you make something great.
nothing anyone writes is trash. We're all geniuses,
Yes, we are.
That's great. I
This is
think
true.
Harvard is looking for a J-rock inspired band. You should look into
All right,
it.
we know where to go next.
Well, now, when you guys initially started, I'm assuming when you wrote a few of your first things, were you initially showing like your friends and your family and getting their reaction, or were you just releasing it to the public and being like, "Here's what we are"?
It's a little bit of both. Like when Dean and I were, just starting out, and we had a completely different band name. Back then, we were called the Stars at Dusk, and that's kind of a story of its own. But yeah, we were just kind of recording demos in our garage and showing our friends and family, and kind of uploading it, but not really like spamming it everywhere.
And what did you think of fan reaction on the internet from that?
It was actually pretty well received. It was a lot, more well received than I thought it would be.
So no trolls in the beginning, or maybe a few.
Not too many. Gotta
As
have some
long
trolls.
as long as you don't release it on 4chan, you'll be fine.
Yeah. Oh, I know better.
Well, now, once you guys, you did talk about how your name used to be different, so how did you guys determine what your new name would be?
Well, we wanted something that, kind of reflected our sound a little better. And so Valkyrie Kiss represents like, the Valkyrie kind of represents that powerful, darker edge, and then the kiss is like, the sweeter and poppier side.
Sounds like a deadly kind of Firefox sort of thing.
Yeah,
I don't
totally.
know if any of you guys play League of Legends, but it kind of reminds me of Ari's like new transformation. She evolves into Valkyrie Kiss. That's what I'm going with.
Makes sense to me.
Yeah, there you go. At least somebody can follow my really flawed logic. But now, I noticed when I was doing my research on you guys that a lot of you list your inspirations on your Facebook. And I thought
Mhm.
that was really interesting to see what everybody's different tastes are. I know the fans out there are really familiar with Acid Black Cherry and,
Mhm.
ABS and Kung Fu Generation because those are a lot of the groups that we play on the station. And
Mhm.
Overworld, if I forget that, Chris will be really super sad. But I am curious, are there any groups that perhaps aren't rock based that you guys take influence from?
That's a good question. I'll let Dean start that one off.
Uh, Definitely for me, I like in my spare time I've been listening to a lot of like uh K-pop and like dance music. I don't know if it really reflects in our music, but um their musicianship does like really influence me. So just any K-pop group or just pop music in general, or not even heavy rock. It's quite a vast library, so it's hard for me to throw out names, but it's there.
I'm actually a really big fan of Maon Kurosaki. She did the she sang the endings for the High School of the Dead anime, and I have a preference for female vocalists in general, so there's that.
I
Uh,
listen to a lot of electronic music, like dubstep and techno. Um, I also listen to some hip hop, and I'm not really, I don't really think that reflects in the music though.
I listen to a lot of rock music. Since I was born in Japan and raised in Japan, it's kind of natural for me to listen to like Japanese music naturally. So it's really like everything I listen to is just normal to me. It's just J-rock.
That's Reiji, by the way. He's sharing a window with Jesse.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can tell
Yeah,
that
yeah.
their voices are very, very different.
Yeah.
Really, I'm Reggie. Hi.
He has an accent. I don't have an accent.
I have accent. Yeah.
So was that everybody? I think we got everybody, or did we miss somebody?
That's everybody. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I just want to make sure. Now, I think I'm hoping since somebody likes K-pop in the group, we get a Girls' Generation cover one day. But that's just me.
I
Probably
think
not on Jesse's watch.
yeah, not Jesse to watch.
Well, you got to admit they're sexy at least, right? Or do you guys have
Yeah,
other
of
girl
course
groups
they
that you
are.
think are sexier? Because I know some guys really like Sistar.
Oh, definitely, definitely.
Yeah,
I
okay.
sister.
I like
Someone knows what I'm
IU. I like
talking
IU. I
about.
think she's
Oh
sexy.
yeah. She's got a big forehead though.
Eh.
But I will say for the fans out there, I think one of the most interesting things for them is to hear about your live performances. And you guys do perform live at universities and conventions and things like that. So is that a whole different arena than recorded music, or how does that work?
It is, yeah, I would definitely say it's a different game from recording where um where recording is you're allowed to, do as many takes as you want, basically. And when it's live, you're not only, playing your music, but you're also trying to connect with people, through your performance. So it's a lot of fun.
I feel kind of the opposite in a way. Maybe it's because I'm the drummer, but when I play live, it's kind of natural to me. I feel more like easy and drawn to the audience. But when I enter the studio or start recording, my heart's like really pounding. I'm nervous. I'm like, I don't want to mess up. It has to be perfect. That's just me.
All right, I was just making sure that there wasn't any other comments on that. Had there
Yeah.
ever been any mishaps, perhaps anything where somebody ran into somebody else or somebody in the middle of a song stopped and was like, "Oh, shoot, what am I supposed to be doing?"
um, oh man, I'm sure there's a few.
I
Hold
think
on,
there's
let
a
me
lot.
think. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, there are a lot actually. Um,
You mean live?
yeah,
Yeah.
live. Um, we were we were playing we were playing a convention at Davis last year. I think it was at Davis, yeah. And our bassist at the time, we were like, doing this heavy song, and it was real heavy and aggressive, and we were all headbanging and running around. And then I turned to face him, and the next thing I know, he's swinging his bass at me, and then it like knocks me straight on the head, and I'm like, I like, I'm like, oh god, what do I? My head's like, I got this bruise now on my forehead, and the best I can do is just kind of smile and pretend nothing happened.
Ow. I mean, headbanging on its own, at least I'm not much of a headbanger because I get dizzy, but I can't imagine headbanging and then you get bopped on the head and you're like, wait, am I having a concussion while I'm singing? I'm not sure yet.
Yeah, it's one of those things that you have to kind of suck up and cry about it later.
Well, as long as you didn't fall off the stage, because the amount of times that's probably the number one story I hear with live performances is somebody
Falling
just
off.
wasn't paying attention and they just whoop.
That sounds painful.
I don't think Dean ever has to worry about that because he's always sitting down.
Yeah. Well, there have been times where I'm like at the very back of the stage and my seat is like right on the edge, and I feel like I'm just gonna tumble backwards off the stage. So I guess I do worry sometimes.
Well, maybe that curtain in the back, if there is a curtain back there, will cushion your fall.
That's
Or
true.
you guys could
That's true.
start bringing a pillow to the lives and just kind of like aim it. And you could even you could put like a mattress or something there, and then at the end you could just fall back, and everybody would be like, you'd be like, no, I'm okay, it's fine, it's a trick.
It's all for stunts.
Exactly. Well, now for the fans out there, they should probably, get a little bit of information about your single that was released, which was Set Me Free. Would you guys like to explain a little bit about it and the type of sound it has?
Yeah, definitely. Actually, I'll let Jesse take this one for now
Okay.
because he's got some good feels about that song.
Yeah. I'm relatively new to Valkyrie Kiss. I became an official member in October, and I met all these guys August of 2013, and Set Me Free was the song I auditioned with. It was the first song I learned how to play. So that song has some good memories for me. For anyone who hasn't heard it, it's a blend of it's heavy, but it also has its pretty poppy points, like the chorus. It's pretty aggressive at parts, but also pretty poppy and dancey at other parts.
Yeah, so it's very melodic and heavy.
Yeah, it's pretty unique among our songs. I can't really think of another song that's like it.
It's very strong too. Like one of the interesting things when I was listening to it is it's if you're not prepared for it, it might surprise you, and I think that's always a good thing to have in music.
Yeah, I mean, because it starts
Yeah.
off with that, like da 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 da, that crazy guitar riffing.
Perfect for AMVs. I'm just saying.
Oh, I would hope so.
And you also have a second single that recently came out as well, correct?
That's right. That one was released last month in February, and that one was Nocturne, Angel's Nightmare.
And that seemed to have quite a different feel to it, I thought.
It did, yeah. Well, because we tend to kind of dabble and experiment in a lot of different styles throughout our songs. So whereas Set Me Free was heavier and a little bit more aggressive, this one was a little bit more. I don't know what the word for it is. I think Dean said it was ethereal, or
Yeah,
was that the word you used?
I feel like Semi Free is more, like Jesse said, it's more aggressive, more kind of straight up like aggro metal. I don't know. But Nocturne is kind of heavy in the sense that it's like all angelic and like it gives you more of that like end of the world feeling, I guess. I'm not sure how to put it. As opposed to just kind of like straight up like angsty
Yeah.
metal.
It's kind of because I tend to have this when I'm composing music or writing lyrics. I tend to kind of focus on this balance between dark and light. So I guess like the inspiration behind Nocturne was sort of like an angel and a demon, falling in love. And I've always been really fascinated by dreams and nightmares. So that also, played a really big role in the way the song was built.
And the cool thing for the fans is that you also have a teaser out for your third single, which I believe is in 18 days, 15 days, somewhere in that around there.
Yeah, in 18 days on March 20.
And now, do you have anything about that one that you're excited about? Like, has a fan reaction for that one been interesting or unique in comparison to the other two?
Well, it's our signature love song basically, and so that's kind of by default one of the fan favorites.
That's always kind of interesting to me because when I go to rock shows, especially
Hmm.
here in Vegas, because that's where I'm from, most of the people aren't super excited for the love songs. They're mostly excited for like moshing and
Oh,
headbanging. And
really?
I'm kind of like, let me step away from this. I'll be in the back. It'll be
Hmm.
fine.
Yeah, yeah. It's one of our lighter songs, so it's also different from the other two singles in that aspect.
And now I'm assuming the goal is to release an album with all of these songs on it. But do you guys have like a time frame for that, or?
Yeah, so as you know, we're doing the singles every month. We did Set Me Free in January, Nocturne last month in February, and Broken Flowers will be this month. Next month, we're releasing another single called Change the World. And then in May, we're going to be putting the full album out.
Very exciting. I'm assuming that'll be on Bandcamp and iTunes.
Bandcamp, iTunes, Amazon, usual fare. And we're actually also going to be doing a CD release concert uh, during Fanime weekend, near Fanime.
And now people can keep up to date on your releases and shows that you have coming up on your Facebook. Do you have any other social media as well?
Yeah, we've started using our YouTube channel lately. So that's youtube.com/Valkyrie Kiss channel.
And the Facebook is your name as well,
Mm-hmm. Slash,
facebook.com/ValkyrieKiss.
that's right.
Mhm. And now, do you have any other shows besides the one at Fanime that you want the listeners to know about?
Not at the moment. That's the only show we've got planned so far.
Well, hopefully they'll spot you, and obviously, if you guys like their music, you can always request them at a convention, which is always the best way to get a group to a convention. I'm just saying.
Hmm.
And you're in the California area, so there's a lot of conventions there to choose from as well, which is really nice.
Yep.
Yep.
And now, for the fans, is there anything else you want to tell them? Any words of wisdom, dating advice, music advice?
Advice. Let's see. I think that's Reiji's territory.
Yeah, that's a ragey.
Yeah,
That's
sure.
best.
I have advice for everyone.
Okay,
Um,
Reiji.
um, please be happy all the time. Please listen to our music and be happy. Um, have a year and um, um, when you go to
Um,
Five Guys, the burger shop, Five Guys, it's really good. I went there for the first time with all of you guys, and it was good. We ate a lot of peanuts and burgers. So that's my message for everyone.
That is a good
Beautiful.
message. Everybody likes food.
Right.
Everybody likes food and good music. I'm just saying.
sage advice.
Mhm.
Well, now, since we're nearing the end of this interview, we do have a tradition here on
Hmm.
91.8 The Fan. And it's always kind of tricky when we do a group, but we basically ask if you guys would be willing to do a radio bump for us.
Definitely.
Awesome. Organizing is going to be kind of fun, but generally we ask if you could say, hello, my name is, I do this, and you're tuned into 91.8 The Fan. Obviously, you fill in the "Hi, my name, and I do this" part with whatever you want. But when it's a group, I don't know if you guys want to go in some sort of order or if you want to do separate ones. It's up to you guys to huddle and figure out the way you want to do it.
Okay. Let's figure this out real quick.
I think we should. I'll say our name, and then. Well, we can all say our name when we play, and then Daryl will say, and we're Valkyrie Kiss, and then he'll say the bump. Yeah.
Well, yeah, that sounds good.
In order, because what?
Yeah, so it would be like. So, oh hi, I'm Daryl, and then I'm Jesse, I'm Reggie, I'm Dean, and then it'll go back to me, and I'll say we're Valkyrie Kiss, and then bump, and
yeah.
Is that the plan?
Yeah.
What do you think, Jackie?
Just so you know, I'm typing it up for you just as a precaution.
Okay. Cool. Perfect.
Okay, that's good.
I sound like a machine gun when I type, so I muted my microphone.
Okay. Fair enough. I see that pencil moving.
So hopefully that'll help. And then
Okay,
you guys,
yeah, that's sweet. Okay.
So whenever you're ready.
Do you guys want to try this sometime as a practice run?
Wait, so are we all saying 91.8 The Fan?
That would be cool, but I don't know if we can. I don't know if we can coordinate that.
I don't know if we can coordinate because of Skype delay. So.
Okay, yeah.
Unless you want to try. Well, let's try for kicks.
No, it's not gonna work.
Okay, fine. Yeah, the lag might get in the way. Okay. I'm terrible at this. Okay. Hi, I'm Daryl.
I'm Dean.
I'm Jesse. Oh, damn it.
I don't know what order we're going in.
All right. Okay, hold on.
We suck at this.
What order?
How's that order?
Daryl, Dean, Reggie, me. Okay.
Okay. Hi, I'm Daryl. Wait,
I'm
that sounds dumb. Hold on.
Okay.
That sounds okay.
This is why I always take a billion takes in the studio.
This is fine because the fans love the bloopers, so keep them coming.
All right. Okay. Take 2 or 3 or whatever we're on now. Hi, I'm Daryl.
I'm Dean.
I'm Reggie. I'm Jesse.
Reggie.
This is practice, right?
Okay.
No, it's not.
And you're tuned into 91.8 The Fan. Okay. Let's try that one more time. Hi, I'm Daryl.
I'm Dean.
I'm Reggie. I'm Jesse.
And you're. I'm sorry, Jackie.
No, it's fine. Reggie's becoming my favorite member. So
Yeah, this is why he's our mascot.
I hope you guys get him like those movable kitty ears for conventions.
Well, he's got like a what is it? A raccoon tail or a cat tail?
Some kind of tail.
Yeah, he has some kind of
Perfect. Just
Okay.
get like those Neko Mimi like movable ones while he's
Yeah.
on stage. It'll be perfect.
Okay, I'll wait for you, Jackie.
Okay. Hi, I'm Daryl.
I'm Dean.
I'm Reggie. I'm Jesse.
What?
What the heck, Jesse?
What happened? Jesse? What happened? Sorry, guys. Reggie's being stupid. No, I'm just sitting here doing nothing.
And this is what I imagine your session when you guys are putting a song together.
It's
Yep.
something along those lines, yeah. Hi, I'm Daryl.
I'm Dean.
I'm Reggie. I'm Jesse.
And we're Valkyrie Kiss, and you're tuned into 91.8 The Fan.
Yay!
Yay!
Uh,
Yay!
We did it.
Finally.
Now,
That was-
I will say I think you guys took the most takes ever, but
But
it was
that a record?
fairly entertaining, and I know that
Okay.
yeah, it is a record. You guys get to be the record holders. You know.
yeah.
we're We like to set the bar high.
Exactly. Well, to be fair, your competition are voice actors and other industry people, so they do have a little bit of an advantage. But I will say thank you guys for this. This was a lot of fun.
Thanks so
Thank
much,
you.
Jackie. It
Thank
was
you,
real
Jackie.
fun.
Thank you. Yay.
And for anybody out there that missed any of this interview, shame on you, but don't fret. It'll be up on the website within the next few days, so keep it tuned to 91.8 The Fan. Everything you want and nothing you don't.